Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing my reaction after just seeing the 12th episode for The Walking Dead Season 8. Oh man, this episode was awesome. I was literally grabbing my pen so hard when I was watching this. I think I broke it. Oh, dude, this was so sick, man. This episode was so unexpected. Like, you want to talk about just an episode that had all kinds of stuff in it that just, like, none of us expected to see. We get to see Lucille set on fire and you get your hands off her. I mean, there was so many awesome Negan lines in this episode. It's unbelievable. This is honestly one of my favorite episodes I have seen for quite a while. I mean, we get to see finally like a one-on-one type of confrontation again between Rick and Negan as Rick runs him off the road, and you kind of get to see they're switching back and forth between the weird lady, which we'll get into in the review. I'm not going to go over that in this reaction video after just seeing it. I literally just finished watching it like a minute ago. But man, I mean, this was so awesome. This was like finale worthy, except it was just like, episode 12, which was absolutely crazy. We see Simon and he's kind of, trying to take over, and he's not 100% supportive of Negan. So, he's kind of looking for his chance. And it looks like in this episode, he kind of finds it, him and Dwight, and he's kind of like asking Dwight, he's kind of like going with Dwight, like, if we find him, like, is it cool with you if I just, kill him, this kind of thing. And man, I mean, to get to see this fight and to get to see Negan drop Lucille and Rick set her on fire. It's like, what are you doing? You can't set her on fire. You get your hands off of her. Oh my god, that was just so funny. I love when he's like looking for it, and then Rick finds it. When Rick finds it, he picks it up. That was so sick, man. Oh my god. Even the intro of the episode, when it goes right up to when they roll the intro credits, "You are beautiful, baby," as he's got her in the bucket, and he's, all the zombie guts everywhere. And that was something that I thought we might see in this episode. Like, you might see, Negan land a shot on Rick or vice versa with Lucille, who's just been freshly gutted up. But no, it seems that, she turns, absolutely lit up by the flames as you're seeing all the zombies come in and all the fighting back and forth. This new lady, this Georgie or whatever, I don't know. This one was so weird for me. That's one thing about this episode that was strange, was that we got to see some of the coolest stuff we've seen in The Walking Dead, probably overall, to get to see, Rick and Negan kind of face each other and just fight it out, old school. Rick's got the, and how exciting was that, right? When Rick goes in, he's got the axe and he's coming down, and Negan has to let go, and he's shooting at him, and Negan's in there, and I'm like, oh, get him. That's probably when I broke my pen. That's probably when I'm watching this, making my notes. It's like, oh shit. Oh man, too exciting, man. He's got the pipe, and he's like, oh, it's not her. He throws her down. So, man, this episode was awesome to get to see that fight, and just everything that was going on around it. At least all the stuff, with the Saviors and with the Rick and Negan fight was incredible. And then the ending of the episode was so weird, man. It's like, okay, where is Negan? I expected him to come back. When you're seeing Simon give this speech, you expect to see Negan just kind of waltz in or come in, and he's like, he's half dead or whatever, kind of stumbling in. And then, Simon's like, oh, Negan, because Rick did tell him about Jadis and about them wiping out the Junkyard group. So Negan does know about that now, and he had not known about that until now. So I expect him kind of to come back and kind of reaffirm, retake control of his group. And then they throw us through a crazy twist, and you see Jadis has got him. It's like, she got him. But then again, though, they were really, really slick, right? The Junkyard group. She's the only one left of the whole Junkyard group, but they were very tricky. If you guys remember, even when they were first introduced in the series, they were tracking people, and they were watching them sneaking in and out of places without us even knowing. Like, we get to see the boots and that kind of stuff. You guys remember when we first kind of saw our glimpse of them, we didn't know who they were. So it is kind of within character for her to kind of be lurking around in the shadows and kind of following Rick and seeing what's happening here, and then going in when the timing is right and getting Negan. So that was such a funny ending. But kill us both, you psycho, and just a lot of the different kind of banter between Rick and Negan here was just freaking classic. Negan had so many great lines, and Rick had some great ones too when he grabs Lucille and everything. It was just oh my god, man. So the talking back and forth. So in terms of this episode, I mean, this one was so unexpected. I mean, it was just totally everything about it was unexpected. To get to see, I didn't expect to see, Lucille get set on fire. It's like a character, right? It's like as important as Carl. It's like, oh, you're gonna kill Lucille. I didn't expect to see that, and I did not expect to see Rick and Negan throw down like that. I thought we might see something, but I thought it'd just be a tease, and it ended up being actually a really awesome fight. And you see the fire and everything. I mean, that was just really cool. All these zombies coming out, and Negan barely gets away with his life. Except now, he's not like he's safe, home safe. He's now in the hands of Jadis, which is. Man, it's so funny, so awesome, and it fits so perfectly because they've set this whole thing up with Simon being like, not going for it. So when it's an opportunity and it looks like Rick and these survivors might get Negan, Simon is like, oh yeah, we should stay here, let's block it off and let's stay here and then we'll go out and you guys stay here. It could be a trap, so you guys stay. So it makes perfect sense. So I love this episode. I thought this episode was just unexpected all the way through, kept me guessing all the way through, and so entertaining, man. I mean, Negan is one of the best characters in the series, and I feel like it really does redeem him a lot when you get to see how bad Simon is. You kind of think to yourself, like, is Negan really that bad? Because now next week we might see a Simon-led Saviors attack the hilltop, and Negan has nothing to do with it, and he wants to kill everybody. So it's kind of like they're even more in danger now than they were before. You take Negan out, and you think you got it won? No, you don't got it won because Simon's even worse than he was. So if you lose to Simon, he'll just kill you all, right? Like he did with the Junkyard group. So I love the episode. I'll be back again to do the review. We'll score it and all that good stuff, guys. I hope you liked it, man. I mean, a lot of people have been complaining about Walking Dead lately, but you know what? I don't see how you could complain about this episode. This episode rocked. It was amazing. And I'll be back in like half an hour for the full-length review. We go through every scene, give our thoughts on all the details. But just for initial reaction after just seeing it, I love the episode, and Jada's coming out of nowhere. Awesome lines from Negan with Lucille, and to get to see Rick versus Negan. Oh man, that's awesome! Oh, freaking awesome! So for this video, guys, if you liked it, please thumb it up below. You can share, you can favorite, and if you're new, you want to subscribe to the channel, click that damn button. Click the subscribe button at the bottom. So for this one, see you guys again soon for another. It's Trev, and I'm saying peace. Later, guys. See you soon. Well, I hope you're wearing your subscribing pants. What? Your subscribing pants. Because you're going to subscribe to this channel wearing those pants.